This is 5 microphones on an acoustic drum set. We've got a mic on the front of the kick, top of the snare, bottom of the snare, overhead left, overhead right. I've got a small loop selected here for playback. Let's take a listen and see where we are. Okay, the first thing that I want to do, when I'm dealing with acoustic drums is to check the phase relationship between all the tracks. I'm going to do this by soloing the overheads and then go through the kick and snare in relationship to the overheads. So let's listen to the kick first. Alright, I'm going to put a virtual mix rack on that track. My default setting has the trim and the virtual channel. That'll let me reverse the phase if I need to. That sounds good. Let's check the snare drum. I'm going to go ahead and put a virtual mix rack on each of these tracks. There. Did it. Okay. Okay, sounds like the snare drum is out of phase with the overheads, and the bottom of the snare will more than likely be out of phase with the top of the snare. So let's listen to those two together. Yeah. Okay, so that takes care of the phase, and that'll make a little bit of a difference right away without doing any EQ or compression. All right, but let's get started with the overhead. I'm going to solo the left overhead. You can see I've got a group there. Disable the group, solo the left overhead. And we'll start with getting the gain staging. Okay, now I'll add some EQ. Oops. All right, I'm going to use the high pass filter right around 100. Add a lot of low end. Let's scoop out some of this boxiness around 350, 400. Still getting a lot of kick in there I'm going to get rid of. Okay, let's get some of this hi-hat out at and we'll add some compression. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, let's look at something else here. Let's see if adding some harmonic distortion will help us at all. Alright, let's go with that. For now, I'm going to, in the interest of time, copy that over to the other overhead. Take a look at the kick drum. I'm just bringing these tracks up to around -10 dB. Not for any particularly good reason. There's so much headroom, I don't really need to do that, but maybe just a habit. Alright, using the high pass filter to get rid of some of those really low lows. We need to scoop out some 300, 350, maybe lower. Yeah. Just to get some of the wobble out. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit of mid-range. Okay. Now I'm going to add some mid-range. Okay, compression. Okay, hopefully you can see what I'm doing there. Applying a lot of gain reduction because it's in parallel. And actually, let's check out the revival on this kick drum too. Try slowing that attack down. Okay, we could play with that for quite a while. Alright, let's get to the snare drum. Definitely need some low end on that snare. High pass around 100. Even more low shelf. Take out some of the low mids. 400-ish. And add some top end high mid. Compression. Looking at some of the presets. About 3 dB reduction there, 100%. I'm going to go more. Slow attack, medium release. That's good, but I'm going to do parallel. Do a little post compression EQ. Maybe even more compression. I don't know if that's helping. All right, I'm gonna go to the bottom snare. That helps so much right there. Let's take some of that 500 out. Okay, so really quickly, we've got the tracks EQ'd, and let's see what we've got going here together. I'm going to start with the overheads. And right off the bat, something sounded kind of funky there to me. I think we need to take out some of that 600. Okay, there's a couple things that come to mind, but I'm trying to keep this video short. Did I copy that? That left track is peaking higher. All right, let's bring those down Ugh. What is happening? Okay, let me turn the group back on. I'm going to pull these down a little bit. Yeah, let's get a mix rack on the stereo bus, stereo default setting with my virtual mix bus. Alright, we can gain stage that once all the tracks are coming through. Let's get the overheads and kick. Right here, and kind of a ring in the snare drum. Let's see if you can hear that. Okay, so let's A-B. Alright, I'm just cutting a little bit more 3 out of the whole drum mix, and I'm going to add some high end, but I'm going to use the FGN to add. I just like the way this sounds when I'm adding. Little goes a long way there. Okay, let's A-B again. Put a limiter on this kick drum just to squash it and see what happens. that could help, but I think for now you get the idea of a quick video of the power that is in the Stephen Slate VMR virtual mix rack. They're really fast and powerful. Love to use them on drums. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you like it. Please leave comments and subscribe and like. Thanks a lot.